What do the solar flares, today's oracle message, and you have in common? Well, it speaks for itself. Energy rising is today's daily oracle message. If you are new to my channel, my name is Yaila. I am an intuitive teacher and healer, and I was guided to start pulling oracle cards and bring channeled messages. They are a timeless reading, so whenever you stumble upon these videos, there's probably something in there for you. So, how I'm going to do today's oracle card, I'm just going to intuitively read the energy that I am picking up from the oracle message. I will share just a little snippet from the guidebook. This is coming from the oracle deck, The Ancient Stones Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And then I will send you on your happy, merry way. So let's talk about the card first and foremost. So if you notice, there is a lady, she is at Stonehenge. You can see Stonehenge there surrounding her. And in the middle is this big burst of some type of energy. It could be the sun, it could be a portal, it could be something different. But when I am intuitively checking in, it feels like it's speaking into the solar flares that we are being blasted with on the planet at the moment. And if you have looked on social media or any type of online news or presence, you will see and you'll probably hear that there are places that are you're able to see the northern lights, which are places you normally would not be able to view them. And that is because we are having major solar flares blast the planet, actually more so than we've had in years. And some of the strengths of the solar flares that we're having are bigger than we've seen in decades. So we are being blasted with energy at the moment. How that can show up for you is you could feel more fatigued, more tired as I'm filming this video. It's been hard for me to get out the videos, like the thoughts and the words to come out of my mouth. There's like a challenge. So if I'm saying a lot more, please bear with me. But you might feel more fatigued. Things might feel the tasks that everyday tasks that used to be easy for you might feel more challenging. You might have your sleep might be off, meaning you are sleeping more than usual, or you're falling asleep later. It's harder for you to fall asleep. Um, you might be just craving more water or needing more water. For some people, if they're not sure how to really there's kind of generally speaking, we're not really taught about energy, right? And so some people, they're still getting the effects of the solar flares, but they're just feeling it's almost like a big heightened full moon where everybody just feels crazy. People just feel wild. There could be more accidents. There could be delays in electronic responses, and we are electric beings, so that includes us. And what can happen too is things get swirly and stirred up when solar flares hit the planet. They can also really impact our electronics, like the computer that you are watching this video on or the phone. So a lot gets stirred up electromagnetically when we are blasted with solar flares and we are electric beings. So be a little more gentle with yourself because energy is rising. But on the rest of this card, it says vitality, confidence, power, and decisiveness. What else comes to the planet is a raise in consciousness. So if you are stumbling upon this video for the first time, talking about energy and frequencies and how it's impacting your body, I know I'm having a lot more people ask me questions just about energy work in general. Um, and so if you are curious about that, all those light workers, those of us who have been in this work for a while, the general public is starting to be open to these discussions where we are now kind of burnt out having to explain. So just this is a time to have a little patience with people. We can feel a little bit more on edge, maybe a little bit, like I was saying earlier, a little more irritable or a little more easily angered. So just be gentle with yourself and everyone. And if people are a little bit more short, don't take it personal. It's not about you. So this card, though, is really exciting for me because when you think about Stonehenge, obviously in our history, we're not completely certain on what people use Stonehenge for. There's a lot of theories and there is a lot of beliefs that personal opinions that people have. But the truth is, as a society, the true information is not completely there for us. So this is a card, and I like to do oracle readings for you to get your own intuitive messages. This channel is to help you build your own strengths and your own guidance and intuition. So when you're looking at this card and you're seeing the radiant rainbow energy coming from that center, she has her arms wide open, so she is in that receptive mode. And for her in particular, and maybe this is for you, you have the opportunity to choose to receive your upgrades and up level. And that's how I like to think of this card, this daily message, and the actual energy blasting our planet at the moment. So, vitality, confidence, power, and decisiveness. We are in an opportunity to really heighten our consciousness, to strengthen our intuition if we do our due diligence. So, yes, it's nice to relax and just blow off steam, but this is a time to not spend too much energy and focus your energy on things that are not serving you. My guides brought in a message today when I was kind of asking about anger and frustration, and they just blopped in this little blip that said, anger is like a quick surge of anger is showing you that your energy and your focus is being directed in the wrong direction. So if you are noticing surges of anger or frustration, that is a great opportunity to look in yourself and just ask yourself, what do you really need to focus on in this moment? So maybe it's someone that was pulling your focus away from something that was important for you, and now there is that flare up. Maybe it's having you focus on something that you just don't really care about. So notice if you feel surges of frustration and anger, it's just your little wink from the universe to let you know this is now a time to redirect your focus and your energy, and you will have that support. You have that power, you have that choice to receive the downloads and the energy that you actually want, but you have to do the due diligence to put yourself in the right energy, mind, and physical space to receive that. She is at Stonehenge for a reason. I have never been to the UK, but it feels like that is you have to make a conscious effort to get there, right? So let me just read a quick little message from the guidebook, and it says, the sun is a symbol of life force, power, and vitality. And this is a card with positive, confident, decisive energy. It invites these qualities to rise within you and brings a message of clarity, decisiveness, and forward movement. Is there a decision you're looking to make? How are you being called to step forth with confidence? And then the last little thing I will read, have you been considering whether to move forward or go ahead with a plan? It could be taking a trip, starting a business, going out on a date, giving a new relationship a go, changing jobs, trying something new, or putting yourself out there in some other way. Whatever direction you're being called in, this is the card of decision and stepping forth with confidence. It's time and you're ready. Call in the energy of the sun and the stones and try something new today. And it has a quick little question at the end. It says, if you were feeling vital and confident, what would you do? So this is a card. The solar flares are supporting you with energy if you want to receive it. What next step are you wanting to take? And the more you can keep yourself clear, the more you can do those things that help you feel more vital. If you need rest, take rest. If you need to separate from being around too many people and their opinions and their where you feel obligated, pull back. If you need to be around people that help to juice you up and give you a little breath of life, be around more people. Do those things that you know make you feel more vital. Is it eating more fresh foods? Is it going for a hike? What is it that you can do to help yourself feel more vital in this moment? And if in doubt, go ahead and just go out underneath the sunshine, even if it's for 10 minutes. And if you can, you don't have, obviously you don't have to stare at the sun, but If you can, sunrise and sunset, when looking at the sun, you actually get your own downloads and codes, and that will help you during these solar flare times. So, connecting with the sun, connecting with your own intuition, your own clarity, finding your vitality, and taking those next steps because you are ready to receive where you actually want to focus, and you will feel less cranky and crunchy. That is today's daily oracle message. I hope I didn't ramble too long. If you like these videos, I do appreciate your likes, your shares, your comments. I am purposely trying to grow my channel. I will be starting a podcast very soon called The Lightworker's Journey, where I get to share stories of people who are doing energy work and healing work around the planet so you can understand kind of where they've come from and almost like demystify the mystics out there. So putting, like the real story behind what you see and what they're doing in the world. So this is just a start to that. This is a little privy of those next steps. So thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, and I will see you later.